Greetings, Guardians! As some of you may be fully aware, Moment of Triumphs is reportedly coming back for Season 2 or Year 2. What this is, guys, in case any of you weren't around for Year 1, this is basically a checklist of activities that you need to do in order to get a special engram, picture here of Year 1, and that will show, and that was just basically a badge or an emblem to say, hey, I've done everything from Year 1, I'm good, etc, etc, etc. So it was like a little, little check, like a bucket list sort of thing. Now, there is reports it's coming back for Year 2. There is a list going around at the moment that we will go through in a sec with regards to what people are suspecting and what some people have managed to sort of try and recover from the Destiny API. So basically, according to a Redditor, VIVEKHNZ, the Destiny API has been updated with a list of Moments of Triumphs. So let's just get through to them. First thing, guys, Challenge of the Elders. Completed Elder Signal Scroll. Yes, definitely, completely agree with that. Especially considering if it's level 42. That should be something that you do for Year 2. Completely agree with. The plaything. Complete the Taken King main quest line, accumulating in Regicide. Yes, totally agree with that as well. Guys, mainly because it's Year 2. The Taken King is all about Year 2. Totally agree with that as well. The third item is fully equip level year 2 subclass or any character. To be honest, I think that's just too easy. Just having it equipped or equipping one is just too easy. Most people are running around with Night Stalker at the moment because of obviously the raids and generating orbs. So really it's a no-brainer. And it's just way too easy. And I'm sorry, but this is supposedly a bucket list of hard things or tough challenges to get a emblem or a sigil. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that one's a little bit too easy, but anyway. Number 4 is, this is amazing. Complete the Crucible questline accumulating in the mountaintop. This has got a lot of people concerned because of the fact that this questline reportedly is fairly hard. I haven't done it myself. It is something that I am going to go through and try and do over the next few days. It's just that at the moment I just haven't got around to it, and I've been doing a lot of raids and Iron Banner, etc, etc, etc. Eris Morn's Revenge. Collect all 50 calcified fragments. Yes, totally agree. That should definitely be something that is in it as well, especially if it is only on one character. So for example, if you've gone through and just done it on one character, that should be fine. Totally agree with that. The Blade Reborn. Complete any of the exotic sword quests from Shaxx. Yeah. Look, I don't have much of a problem with that being in that. Due to the fact that it is obviously something that people should have done by now. If you haven't done your exotic sword quest, it's not hard. It's just a little bit tedious. But if you haven't done it, I would suggest doing it anyway. In fact, if you haven't got all 3 exotic swords, I would suggest grabbing those because there's times where the Void or the Arc or the Solar are just OP as shit. I won't say the other word I was going to say. Return to the Reef, complete the April quest at the gates, and return to the prison. Yeah, not a problem. That's okay. I can sort of agree with that. And the Sword Logic. Defeat Oryx in the King's Fall raid on hard difficulty. Yep, totally get. That's fine. Completely, should totally 100% be in there as well. Some of the other things that I actually thought of is about challenge mode. I would have liked to have seen something like, kill Oryx, Warpriest, and Golgoroth on challenge mode. I know people are going to probably sit there in the comments and I can see them typing them now already, but just hold on for 5 seconds. The reason why I'm saying that is Oryx now isn't as glitchy as it once was. There is no real problems going through, and we've done Oryx twice today, and we really haven't had any issues doing it. In fact, a lot of the guys that I raid with now are doing a 4 strike and they quit policy, where they'll actually go through and try it 4 times, and if they don't get it, they stop. And that's it. There's no ifs, no buts, and that's it. And one of them will actually count them out to you. Regardless of what you think about that or your views on that, to be honest, there are decent raid teams on LFG, and there's no real problems with completing challenge mode. If you have any problems with challenge mode, the only reason I see why people would have a problem with it really is their light is too low, and they're having problems getting into a raid because everybody wants someone that's 330 or above. Going to be making another video about that shortly because I think that's a lot of crap. Also, apart from challenge mode and completing the challenge modes, obviously reaching level 40 I think should have also been in there as well, although that's kind of easy. Also, I would have liked to see something about like Court of Oryx, or completing tiers 1, 2 and 3 in the Court of Oryx, or completing at least one tier 1, 1 tier 2 and 1 tier 3 in Court of Oryx. That would have been interesting as well. I would have liked to have seen that. And apart from that, like I said, that's pretty much all I really had. So I had most of what was in there already on my little list that I had, that I was going to make a video about last night, and probably should have, because then I would have beat this out. But like I say, apart from that, guys, a couple of things on this side I don't agree with. People are complaining about that, taking that quest line with the Crucible. Apparently accumulating the mountaintop quest line is hard. People are saying that it, some guy, for example, on Reddit was saying that he's cancelled or cancelled that thing 4 times. Now I know obviously we're going to get a leader, so they're going to write in the comments, it's not hard, I did it overnight, etc, etc, etc. Fine. Yeah, but you got to remember too that this Moment of Triumphs was more of a mixed bag. It was last year's, it was like Skolos and doing all the raids and stuff like that. It was more PvE based, where this year seems to be a bit of a PvE and a little bit of PvP. I would have liked to have seen stuff like the Court of Oryx and stuff like that been in there, and I would have also liked to have seen stuff like challenge mode in there as well. Apart from that, the Crucible, not everybody plays Crucible. And not everybody is decent at Crucible. So at the end of the day, there are going to be people out there that are struggling with Crucible events, that might necessarily get Moment of Triumphs Year 2 because of this quest line is possibly going to be in there. But guys, look, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this quest line being in the Triumphs of Moments, or Moment of Triumphs? Do you agree with it, or would you rather see more PvE based activities? Apart from that, Guardians, obviously click like if this video has been helpful. Please remember to subscribe for all your videos regarding Destiny. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you playing games. Have a great night, and I'll see you in Destiny. Bye.